all the great staff we have here at the North Charleston Coliseum that have worked so hard to put this event on for many years, and that's a large number of Bears. It's got to be at least a candidate to break the record. But right now, they're just worried about the all-hands-on-deck effort of taking these off. But Magera will get the goal, assisted by Tyson Empey and Kevin O'Neill. And Tyson Empey continuing his strong play. He was the #1 star on Friday night in the game against the Ghost Pirates. He had 2 goals in that one. He had a goal to make it 5-5 last night against the Swamp Rabbits. It was the second time in as many games that Empey scored a buzzer beater goal at the end of the second period. Just one of the many wild things to happen in the last 2 games for the Stingrays. They're riding a lot of momentum here coming into this Teddy Bear Toss game. But if we go back to the action on the ice, right now the shot count here is heavily in Trois-Rivières' favor. It's 5-2. And those 2 shots that you saw from the Stingrays came on that goal sequence. It was a shot by Empey, patted away by Verbetic, and a rebound by Magera. But up to that point, Trois-Rivières, 5 shots on goal to South Carolina's none. They had really come out with a lot of intensity and certainly had the momentum. They had the majority of the zone time, but the Stingrays, they get that goal. They get a chance here to reset a little bit after being hemmed in their own zone for the majority of that first period stretch. So now the Stingrays will have an opportunity here to reset after the goal and come out and build off the momentum from that play. But they're filling up the Cruise Chevrolet truck here. 2 pickup trucks filled to the brim. And gotta say, I was warned here it was going to be a lot, but it's even more than I thought it was going to be. And credit to the fans here. They really showed up. And they really tossed everything they had. But how great is this? An event that has been going on for years. It's been such a popular tradition around ECHL, AHL, minor league hockey. They've done it in college hockey before. They've done it with the U.S. National Development Team program. A lot of junior teams have loved doing this Teddy Bear Toss tradition. And finally, they've got the bins filled to the brim. The pickup trucks have full beds completely. And the car is going off the ice here. All hands on deck. Great job all around by Stingray's office, the hard workers at the North Charleston Coliseum. Get these Bears off the ice where they will be donated to several great nonprofits, including the Salvation Army, Jean's Angels, Ron McDonald House, and Toys for Tots. And a big shout out to Cruise Chevrolet and Cruise Subaru for being the sponsor here for this event. They've done a great job taking care of us and helping us out and doing a great job here with this event. So now back to the game here, 11:28 remaining in the first period. South Carolina getting that all-important first goal of the game. Austin Magera continues his point streak as he had a goal and an assist last night against the Swamp Rabbits. And for a while he's been playing alongside, we mentioned Jack Adams, Patrick Harper. That's a line that Coach Kotick formed on Wednesday against Trois-Rivières, and he's kept them together ever since. They've shown good chemistry with each other. And we look at Magera now. The point streak continues. It's up to 5 games with the goal tonight. He had, in his past 3 games, he had 2 points in each of them. And before that, he scored the first goal of the game against Greenville. Magera played 5 years of college hockey for the Sacred Heart University Pioneers over in New England. He spent some time in New England, went to prep school at the Lawrence Academy in Massachusetts, and grew up in the South over in Suwanee, Georgia. He actually grew up an Atlanta Gladiators fan, and he grew up a roller hockey player. Played ice hockey whenever he could. Game wasn't as readily available to him, and so he went to New England to play his high school and college hockey, but always wanted to come back to the South to play professionally. And last year he began the season with the Stingrays, or he began his pro career with the Stingrays right after his 5th year at Sacred Heart. And he is signed back here and is in his first full season of pro hockey. So we're getting ready to go back to action here. Face-off will be taken by Ryan Liebold. He'll go against Beauregard, and Liebold will win the draw clean. Back to Nicky Lieberman. He'll send it across to Bryce Montgomery. He'll go up the right side. Tyson Empey chipping it down low. Now in the right wing corner, it's Tyson Empey. The Lions are able to whack it all the way down the ice. Gibson comes out of his crease and makes a nice pass off the end boards to Nicky Lieberman. Martin calmly ladles it up the left side. Montgomery trying to hit it with his skates. He gets it over to Hunt, who goes to Empey up the right wing. Tyson Empey getting it for Montgomery along the right wing boards. He'll send it behind into the left wing corner. Lieberman will chase after it there. Now the Lions move it out. It's Beauregard. A backhand out to center. Montgomery hits it out of the middle of the air and knocks Beauregard to the ice. A big hit by Montgomery. Didn't really utilize his force. He's just a bigger guy, and he threw his weight around on that play. And so an icing against the Stingrays here. 10:17 to go, first period. Face-off will come to the left of Gibson here. And so Montgomery tried to get off the ice here. They're going to say he was off the ice in time before the icing occurred. And so Benton Mass will be able to change out for him. D-zone draw here for Ryan Liebold. 10:17 to go in the first period. 1-0 Stingrays. And Benton Mass off the draw is going to rim it around the boards. Empey able to chip it up the right side. The Lions will send it up the right wing. Yorth has to circle back, and he'll feed it across for Camouls. It's taken by Wilkins. He'll chip it in behind the Trois-Rivières net. Yorth goes up the right wing for Smolanic. He'll find Soretsky. He goes up the left side for Germain, and now wheeling is Camouls. Camouls on his backhand. Gets pushed into the boards by Josh Thrower. Thrower has asserted himself physically here in his first 3 games with the Stingrays. This is his 4th here tonight. Wilkins along the right boards. It gets out to center, where Benton Mass rifles a feed over to Cameron Kiley. He'll send it behind the net. Verbetic now leaving it for Voyer. And the Lions clear it out to neutral ice. Jack Adams bringing it right back in. Up the right side, he'll send it left wing corner. 9:02 remaining period number 1. Stingrays up 1-0 on the Trois-Rivières Lions in the second of 4 meetings between these two teams this season. Cross corner dump here by Loan. Parker Jones, he's large and in charge, and he's chasing after the puck behind the net, but Adams able to jar it free. He'll go across for McDonald. He'll hold it on the left side. Harper, cross corner dump. Adams able to hold on to it and cycle it for Magera. Magera has it bounce off his stick. Novak gets it taken away from him by Harper. McDonald can't hold the line. Now the Lions come here on the rush. It's Voyer. Voyer right side. Shoots. Hits the end boards. Now a shot tipped and saved by Gibson. Another shot. It rings the iron. And Tornia shot through traffic. Deflects out of play. And there's a puck out of play presented by Shane Griffin Entertainment. Flying pucks here. Shane Griffin, the public address announcer here for the South Carolina Stingrays. So that'll bring us to our first media timeout here. The Stingrays, 1-0 lead, courtesy of Austin Magera. over the Trois-Rivières Lions. You're listening to South Carolina Stingrays hockey on Flow Sports and Mixler. We'll be back in less than 60 seconds.
Eat the buzzer with healthy smiles. Coastal Kids Dental and Braces is a proud sponsor of the South Carolina Stingrays, and we're here to help you stick with healthy smiles this hockey season and beyond. We have 10 convenient Charleston area locations to serve all our Stingray fans. Plus, we're open on Saturdays. Schedule an appointment with Coastal Kids today for your pediatric dental and orthodontic needs. Let's celebrate smiles and this season's Stingray wins together.
Phillips is a trusted professional real estate agent who strives to provide you with the best solution. She has won awards for her service and has been featured in several publications for her work. She has a successful history in the Lowcountry and is well known for her superb listing services. She also works with first-time home buyers, relocation, investors, upsizing, downsizing, and new construction. If you need help buying or selling a home, Erica Phillips is your home girl. Visit www.yourhomegirlsc.com today.
Back to action here in the North Charleston Coliseum. Stingrays with a 1-0 lead and a D-zone draw here. Boyer tying up for Trois-Rivières, but the Stingrays able to win it back. Ryan Liebold, he's clutch in the defensive zone, wins another big draw there. So now it's sent behind Verbetic. Liebold chasing after it behind the net. Empey looking to get it in front. It's bouncing around in the slot. It goes out to Lieberman left point. He holds it in. Lieberman around behind, evades the stick of Evans. And Spencer Meyer sends it behind. Johnny Evans tries to backhand it in front. Foyer up the right wing. And now it's brought out by Jake Bricknell. He shoots and a blocker saved by Gibson. Pass corralled by Lieberman, who goes up the left wing. Lieberman trying to nudge it forward. Able to get it to Liebold. Evans now along the wall to Lieberman. High slot. He shoots and a save made there. Nicky Lieberman still looking for his first professional goal. Here with the Stingrays. In 3 games, he's got 3 assists. Not bad for a defenseman. Lieberman, he's a good puck mover, and he moves it ahead for Wilkins. Wilkins up the left wing. Gets it poked away. And Thrower sending it low behind the Trois-Rivières net. Yorth settling it down for the Lions. Wilkins with a big hit on the forecheck, and he gets it free. Kevin O'Neill will bring it up and cycle it for Kiley. He shoots and he hits the end boards. And now a hit there. The Wilkins hit was clean, but they're going to whistle this dead here. We'll see where they put the face off. 6:49 remaining in the first period. And they're going to move it out the face off. They're going to say offside, or probably a hand pass of some sort. They're going to move it to the neutral zone. Off the draw, Kiley winning it back. Thrower, pass up the left wing. It evades Wilkins and goes behind the net. And it's an icing here as Thrower was behind the red line. So they'll send it all the way down in the defensive zone, this face-off here. Well, we can talk about the game, but what teddy bear toss that was as well. Just the objects that got tossed on the ice. At one point, I could swear I saw an octopus get tossed. We'll have to do some investigations after the game at all the objects that got thrown, all the stuffed animals that went flying. Wilkins here taking the D-zone draw against Beauregard. 6:42 remaining, period 1. And he ties up, gets it. Kiley will go around the net. Thrower now chipping it to Mass, who goes up the left wing. Benson Mass, a backhand. Doesn't clear out. Now it's poked but not out. They rule that Ducharme couldn't hold it in. And an offside here against Trois-Rivières. So for the Lions, this will be the final game of a 7-game road trip that began November 22nd in Norfolk. They took 1 of 3 in Norfolk, and they've taken 1 of 3 in the South Division. They beat the Jacksonville Icemen 4-3 last night. So they're riding some of the momentum off of that. Jack Adams up the right side. Now Loan controls for Trois-Rivières. And goes over the red line. Thrower. A backhand to Adams. They'll send it all the way down behind Verbetic. Loan. Off the boards. Magera holds his ground and sends it in deep. Ortiz now. Up the left wing. Now a pass all the way down. Gibson there to meet the puck and hits it off the end boards, or the sideboards. Germain swinging back behind the blue line. He'll gain center ice and chip it behind Gibson. He'll calmly tap it for McDonald. Liebold to Harper, who tries to go over center ice. They send it back where Connor Moore has to retrieve. Harper now, or Johnny Evans, bringing it over the red line and sending it in behind Verbetic, who likes to get out and control the puck. Yakov Novak on the left wing, going off the boards past Liebold, and John Parker Jones over the blue line moves in, and Moore tries to crunch him. Good job slowing him down. Not a flashy hit, but a good one there by Connor Moore to slow down Parker Jones. As it gets sent behind John McDonald, he's quick with the puck here, makes a good pass behind for Moore, who stretches it for Garrett Hunt. He'll tip it in behind Verbetic and allow the Stingrays to change the other 4 players on the ice. Inside 5 minutes to go here in the first period, 4:43 on the clock. Stingrays with a 1-0 lead thanks to Austin McGarrett. Spencer Meyer going behind his own blue line. He's got Lieberman to his left, but he'll send it up the right side. Nobody home. This is going to be an icing here against the Stingrays. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Spencer Meyer looking for that home run stretch pass. It wasn't there. So great crowd here on a Sunday. Lower bowl especially, as you might expect, is filled up as fans want to get as close as possible to throw those bears. And there were a lot of them. D-zone draw here, won by the Stingrays. Lieberman around his own net. And he'll go off the boards. What a clean pass to O'Neill, who sends it in deep. Lieberman just inside the red line. Loses control. Now here's an opportunity for Trois-Rivières. 2-on-1. A shot saved by Gibson. Wraparound. Gibson makes another stop. Couple opportunities for Jake Bricknell. As he had the puck on the 2-on-1, made the shot. Gibson pads it away. You see here Bricknell. Quick release, wrister. Rebound trickles wide, but Bricknell wrapping it around. But Gibson, that's part of his strength. He's got good positioning. Always tight in his crease. And makes a kick save and a beauty here on that wraparound. Has his paddle out ready to go as well. So a big weekend for Mitchell Gibson here. But right now we've got our second media timeout of the game. So we'll step aside. When we come back in less than 60 seconds, we'll have the rest of the first period for you. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports and Mixler.
Helping restore and improve your active life. Here at Personal Performance, we are committed to your health, wellness, and safety. We keep our space clean and professional while providing you with skilled trainers, physical therapists, and massage therapists to achieve your goals. Visit us in person in Mount Pleasant or online at personalperformancechs.com.
So now the draw here will be to the right of Gibson. Mitchell Gibson here has stopped all 9 Trois-Rivières shots here in the first period. So McGarrell will take the face-off against Germain. LaRiviere now will step into the circle against McGarrett. McGarrett cleanly wins it to the right wing corner. And now Mass tries to go up the right wing. Jack Adams finds it and knifes the puck out over the Trois-Rivières blue line. It's fired into the zone by Thrower. All the way behind the Trois-Rivières net. Now the Lions moving ahead. Germain up the left side. Pass just out of reach of LaRiviere. LaRiviere behind the Stingrays net. Getting some help from Germain. Jack Adams nudging it back. Ortiz in the left wing corner. Swinging it back. Mass up the left wing. And he brings it over the blue line. Mass. Magera. Shot goes into the right wing corner. Now it's taken ahead by Trois-Rivières. He'll send it behind Gibson, who settles it down. We're inside 3 minutes remaining in the first period, and going off for a change there was Harper. Didn't see the puck. Momeni bringing it over the blue line. Hunt has it on the right side. Feeds it ahead. Empey trying to nudge it cross ice. And Beauregard swings back. Empey with a steal. Here's Empey up the right side. Pass across, and Hunt almost jammed it in. Garrett Hunt, oh so close to getting his first goal as a Stingray. Momeni going back. Martin up the left side. Beauregard chipping it over. Momeni over to Parker Jones, who shot it, but Gibson pads it away. Now behind the net. Beauregard setting up. Pass in front, broken up. And getting knocked down along the boards was Connor Moore, and he drew a penalty. It's going to go against Beauregard. So the Stingrays are going to go to the Emped Electric power play here with 2:10 remaining in the first period. So it is the first man advantage for the Stingrays of the night. And we mentioned the South Carolina power play has really picked up as of late. They're 50% in their last 3 games, 5 for 10. And overall on the year, they're up now to 19.6%. That's good for middle of the pack here in the ECHL after being a bottom 3 power play for the majority of the season until recently, this last week. Their 5 power play goals have definitely boosted things. Connor Moore right off the draw, controls it top of the umbrella, and they'll send it low for Adams. Trois-Rivières gains control and sends it all the way down behind Gibson. And Connor Moore retrieves and brings it ahead. They'll break it out now. Moore dropping it back. Now O'Neill for Wilkins. He goes across. Jack Adams. Cross corner dump. Magera will jump on this puck. This was the entire unit that was out there last night when Wilkins scored 2 power play goals. And it gets cleared out to center ice. Connor Moore has to retrieve. Kevin O'Neill swinging behind his own blue line. Almost a minute gone here in the penalty. O'Neill to Adams. He goes behind the Lions net. Works against Loan. Gets cleared out past the line. Connor Moore able to hold it in. Good keep in by the veteran defenseman. Wilkins. Backhand in front. Gets to Moore. Over for Magera. He goes across. O'Neill. Got to get a shot through here. O'Neill looking in front and a penalty drawn. Adams got knocked to the ice. Delayed penalty coming. And Loan will frustratingly touch up. But Jack Adams, a big physical presence in front of the net. That was something that Coach Kotick said was one of his biggest strengths. Adams, a good net front power play guy, and he draws a penalty. It's going against Bryson Martin. 2 minutes, or it's either a cross-check or a rough. But Beauregard's in the box for hooking. Likely a roughing penalty here against Martin. So a 2-man advantage here for the Stingrays. They actually scored a 5-on-3 goal. The last time they scored one of those was on Wednesday against the Lions. They have another opportunity to extend their lead here. Second power play unit out there. Kiley able to get it back now. Lieberman right point. Lieberman holding. Looks for the shot. Gives to Kiley a one-timer, and Johnny Evans scoops up the change. He's got it now. Pass to the bumper. Empey was open, but he couldn't get the one-timer off. Lieberman walks the line. Lieberman left circle. Will drop it back for Evans. Lieberman now on the left side. Looks. Drops it. Evans couldn't get a shot away. And now it gets sent behind Evans. Lieberman there to retrieve. 7 seconds remaining in the Beauregard penalty. A minute 28 remaining in the Martin penalty. Sent down low for Evans. It's 5-on-4 now. Evans pass in front gets broken up. Kiley will turnaround shot save. Empey gets the rebound. Pass across and it doesn't go. Harper wasn't there. And that's the buzzer on period number 1. And a little bit of scraps behind the net. Tyson Empey is getting into it with Ducharme. The official's going to separate them. Empey looking to get a couple of jabs in. He's the whole package of skill and enforcer. Can do it all. Carved out a significant AHL career Empey has before his time with the Stingrays, and he's not afraid to get into scraps. He's shown that from over the course of his pro career. But that's the end of your first period. Stingrays leading the Lions 1-0 on a goal by Austin McGarrett, assisted by Empey and O'Neill at 8:32 into the first period. So we'll talk about all that on the other side. After these messages, you are listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports and Mixlr.
Just like the Stingrays, the team at Lumberjill's Axe Throwing Lounge knows how to have a great time. Whether you're looking for a corporate event spot, a place for a birthday or bachelorette party, or a great night out with friends, they've got you covered. Lumberjill's boasts a large, bright space, a fantastic drink selection, and awesome customer service, and the best place in Charleston to get your frustrations out. Call them at 843-879-3030 or check them out at throwlumberjills.com. They can't wait to have you in.
Let's go Rays! You've got a friend in the car business.
Silverado, Traverse, Tahoe, Trax, Equinox, and more. Cruise has a new Chevy you've been looking for. Inventory online at cruisechevrolet.com and at Cruise Chevy on River.
Want to transform your space into something truly extraordinary? Look no further than Brooks & Son. Established in 2017, Brooks & Son is your go-to expert for all your commercial and residential building and remodeling needs. Whether you're thinking of a modern office or a cozy home, we have the expertise to bring your ideas to life. Our team of professionals is dedicated to providing personalized solutions. Work with a contractor who cares about your project. Call Brooks & Son at 843-871-0907 and let's start building what you've always wanted.
Canine Control Training, proud partner of the South Carolina Stingrays.
Canine Control Training trains dogs of all breeds and sizes. Canine Control offers programs for dogs in need of obedience as well as dogs that need rehab due to severe anxiety or aggression. Canine Control's philosophy is that you should only have to pay for dog training once. Visit caninecontroltraining.com to book a free consultation today.
Canine Control makes my best friend, Kobe, better.
Discover Palmetto Pump House, Charleston's premier strength training gym located in Park Circle. Our spacious facility is designed for all training disciplines, open 24/7. Enjoy our saunas and cardio sanctuary. Your first workout is free. Come see the difference at Palmetto Pump House. Your pump awaits.
What a crowd here on a Sunday afternoon here in North Charleston. The Stingrays leading 1-0 thanks to Austin McGarrett picking up his 8th goal of the season. And some intermission activities here at the Coliseum, a youth hockey game taking place. And South Carolina, when they come back here for the second period, they're going to have a minute 13 of power play time. As right now Martin's in the box for getting tangled up with Jack Adams. He cross-checked him in front of the net, and now put him in the box for 2 minutes. So the Stingrays will have a minute 14 on the man advantage when we come back from this intermission here. 16:57 before that happens, but not as much action around the ECHL. This is definitely the primary game here as the Orlando Solar Bears, the other South Division matchup here. They're taking on the Atlanta Gladiators this afternoon, and they currently lead 1-0. No surprise who has the goal. It's Steven Jandrick, his 10th goal of the year already for Orlando. It came from Jaden DeRoe and Ben Carroll to put the Solar Bears ahead of the Atlanta Gladiators, who have really been struggling after they started the year with an 8-0 record, beat the Stingrays twice, but since then they have cooled down. And now the South Division, if we look at the standings here, the Stingrays have passed everybody except for Jacksonville and Greenville. They're tied with Jacksonville for 20 points. They can pass them with a win today. They're in third place in the division right now, and then Florida Everblades with 19, nipping on the heels of the Stingrays. The Stingrays will see the Everblades 3 times in the next week. They got a 3-game swing in Estero starting on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Then they got a 7:30 matchup on Friday and a 7 o'clock tilt on Saturday before they head to Orlando for a Tuesday night tilt against the Solar Bears. And the Solar Bears aren't too far behind the Stingrays. They've got 18 points on the year. So all these South Division matchups are really important. These non-division matchups are also important because it's an opportunity to play a team that you don't really play a whole lot, that is in a different division, plays a different kind of hockey, but they all count the same. And for the Stingrays, they've seen that these matchups against their in-division opponents have been really tough. Not a ton of margin for error. They've had a little bit more of a margin here against some of these North Division teams that they've played. They took 2 of 3 against Newfoundland, and now they're leading a Trois-Rivières team that, to their credit, they've come out with a lot of intensity in this first period. They lead the shot count 10-6, but Mitchell Gibson, he made a couple of big stops. He's kicked out the pad a couple of times, and Gibson, he's had quite the weekend. He scored a goal on Friday against Savannah. Also picked up the win. And then the next day, he headed out to Charlotte to back up Clay Stevenson when the Hershey Bears took down the Charlotte Checkers 5-2. And this is all while his parents have been in attendance here, or they've been in Charleston here. They were at the game Friday night. They witnessed the goalie goal, which I talked to him after he scored that, asked him what he thought and how it all went down, and he didn't even know he was the last guy to touch it for a while. Jackson Leopard had led the celebration line after the Stingrays got that goal, and everybody on the bench wasn't quite sure who had gotten it, but then they looked at the replay and determined that Gibson had touched the puck last before Savannah cleared the puck down the ice, or ended up accidentally clearing it because the pass didn't get through. And so that ended up being Mitchell Gibson's first goal of his career, and his parents were in the house to see it. His parents went down to Kiowa, played some golf yesterday, but Gibson was in Charlotte backing up Clay Stevenson, and now the Gibson family back here in attendance for this Teddy Bear Toss game. And they're watching their son get a shutout here. So far, he's stopped all 10 shots he's faced. So we'll go around here. We'll send it over to the voice of the Rapid City Rush, Drew Blevins. He has the ECHL Plays of the Week. We always like to run that on our intermissions here. So we'll send it over to Drew. And when we come back from that, we will have the second period of play. Stingrays leading the Lions 1-0. You're listening to South Carolina Stingrays hockey on Flow Sports and Mixlr.
From across America's premier AA hockey league, this is the ECHL Plays of the Week.
High slot, slap shot, off the glove, and in! Now toward the net, he scores! Off to the blue line, shot, score! Rodney scores! Scores! Rewrite the record book! It's a hat trick. Skates in over the line, Deeks shoots, shot, save, game is over.
A happy holiday season to you, and welcome back to another edition of ECHL Plays of the Week. I'm Drew Blevins, play-by-play voice of the Rapid City Rush. This week we start things off in Kansas City. After losing their first road game of the season on Wednesday in Tulsa, the Mavericks returned to Kansas City on Black Friday for their first home game in 2.5 weeks. The Mavericks found themselves in a 2-2 tie with the Wichita Thunder late in the second period when this happened.
And now it's taken away by Patrick Curry near side. 30 to go in the period. Curry, high slot, looking. Threw it to an area for Enns. Enns swats one down front. Curry for Jaremko. Backhand score! And Jake Jaremko backhands one through the wickets of Trevor Gorsuch as the Mavericks captain puts the Mavericks up 3-2 with 21.9 to go here in the second.
Kansas City captain Jake Jaremko notched his third goal of the season, which stood to be the game winner, and propelled the Mavericks to a 5-2 victory while improving to 13-3 on the year. That was Joe Benson on the call on the Mavericks Hockey Network. The Norfolk Admirals took 2 of 3 off the Trois-Rivières Lions last week at Norfolk Scope. After a 4-0 shutout victory for Norfolk on Wednesday, the Lions responded with a win of their own 2 nights later. On Saturday night, the Admirals seized control in the second period and took home a 5-2 victory. Ryan Foss started the scoring for the Admirals that night, and he did so with style points.
Admirals enter the zone. Timofeyev with numbers. Timofeyev, the trailer. Foss looks over to Timofeyev. Centering, backdoor, scores! The patience pays off for the Norfolk Admirals. Timofeyev waits and waits and waits. Finds Ryan Foss on the back door. He puts it home for his 4th goal of the season. We are tied at 1.
Foss has been on a tear as of late, posting a point in 4 straight games coming into the week. That was Weston DeWitt with the call on the Norfolk Admirals broadcast network. The Greenville Swamp Rabbits traveled to Atlanta for some pre-Thanksgiving hockey on Wednesday night, looking to extend their win streak to 5 games. In a 1-1 game in the middle of the second period, the team-leading goal scorer, Carter Such, added another tally to take the lead that the Rabbits would never surrender.
Works up the far wall, prods it down low for Pavlichev out of the trapezoid. Lost it, recollects, hotly for Such. Out in front, McManus can't get a piece of it. Now Willen. He works cross ice. That gets intercepted in the neutral zone. It deflects over to the far side boards. McManus prods it ahead. 2-on-1. Pavlichev holds Such. Backside scores! Carter Such has his 7th of the season. A misplayed puck right at the blue line springs Pavlichev. He finds the 18 on the backside, and the Rabbits have their first lead of the game with 11:10 to go in the second period.
That was Mark Shelley on the Rabbits radio network. Greenville went on to win the game 3-2 and kept rolling through the week, picking up their 7th straight win to move to 14-2 and to the top of the Eastern Conference. On Wednesday, the Adirondack Thunder defeated the Reading Royals for their 3rd win in a row. Former Royals defenseman Colin Felix scored against his former team with just under 15 seconds left in the second period in the victory.
Harper takes it away to the point. Shot by Tristan Thompson. That hit Harper in the skates. And now he picks it up to the point. Shot by Felix. He scores! Lead with 14.4 seconds left in the second.
That was Rob Lapolis on the Thunder Radio Network. Both the Maine Mariners and forward Brooklyn Kalmakov have gotten off to slow starts this season. Entering their game against the Reading Royals on Saturday night, the Mariners had scored a league-low 7 first-period goals all season. Meanwhile, Kalmakov, a 23-goal scorer a year ago, was still seeking his first tally of 2023-24. Less than a minute into the game, this goal stopped both trends in their tracks.
And Ritchie will now retreat to the Mariner blue line, and the Royals carry into the zone. Chizowski left circle. He can't get through Pesky with a good denial. Pesky's feet ahead gets to Kalmakov. Here's Gertler taking it on the left wing side and whipping it in wide of the goal. Waiting for Lambert to swing it in back of the net to Gertler. Out in front off a skate. Scores! Brooklyn Kalmakov finally his first goal as a Maine Mariner. 28 seconds into the game, 1-0 Maine.
That call comes from Michael Keeley on the Mariners broadcast network. Breaking yet another bad trend, it was just the 5th time that the Mariners scored the opening goal of a game on the young season, as they went on to beat the Royals 3-1. The Reading Royals were on the road last week for face-offs in Adirondack and Maine around the Thanksgiving holiday. In Saturday's road trip finale against the Mariners, Will Cranley was red hot in between the pipes and tossed his hat in for save of the season with his left mitt.
Constantino with the puck, far boards. In front, blast from Kyle, up save, Will Cranley, robbing Alex Kyle on the howitzer point blank again. This time put on goal, but Cranley up to the task. Oh my goodness! Your save of the game here early and should most certainly stand as your save of the night.
The stop was one of 34 saves for the 21-year-old in Reading's Saturday night road trip finale against the Maine Mariners, setting a single-game professional career high in saves for the rookie. That was Eric Jessberger on the call on the Royals broadcast network. Iowa Heartlanders forward Will Calverley has a nose for the net in the early part of this season. All 5 of his goals have come within 10 feet of the cage.
Back to Adam, centers it, chucks to Stucker, one-timer, save, backhander, score! Iowa takes the lead, Calverley! Power play goal, his second of the game. Will Calverley, net front dominance this season. Another one, a foot atop the crease.
Iowa acquired Calverley this summer, and he's been as advertised. He won a Kelly Cup with Florida last season and had 4 double-digit goal seasons at the NCAA level. David Fine with the call on the Heartlanders Broadcast Network. Wichita closed a 4-game homestand on November 22nd, the night before Thanksgiving. The Thunder were down by 2 in the third period. Jeremy Masella scored twice in the final frame to tie the game. Here's his second goal that made it 3-3.
There for Williams, into the slot. Orzik fires, and that might have hit the post, and it goes up into the wall. And now here's Masella, gets out of the box. He's in on a breakaway. Masella to the forehand, backhand. He scores! Highlight reel goal by Jerry Masella. We are tied, and the fans gets the short stacks.
Allen went on to win the game, but Masella finished with his first 2-goal outing of his career. That was Jason Malls on the Wichita Thunder Radio Network. After suffering injuries in their weekend series against the Cincinnati Cyclones, the Worcester Railers called up forward Todd Gehring from the Southern Professional Hockey League, who started his season with the Railers at their 2023 training camp. After recording points in his first 2 games against Cincinnati and Maine, Gehring continued his contributions in Friday's 4-3 overtime win against the Adirondack Thunder, as he delivered the OT winner for Worcester.
As he loses a handle on it, that leaves it back for Gehring. Walks in, his shot, he scores! Todd Gehring, the newest Railer, delivers a win for his squad. 4-3 Railers final with 3:43 to go in overtime. Todd Gehring, straight out of the SPHL, points in 3 straight games, the overtime winner against the Thunder, and good night from Glens Falls, New York.
The Railers swept the Thunder for 2 games last weekend and have picked up points in 8 of their last 10 contests. That was Tim Foley on the call for 98.9 Nash Icon, the Worcester Railers Radio Network. The Atlanta Gladiators, trying to snap a 5-game losing skid, took on the Savannah Ghost Pirates on Friday night at Gas South Arena. To open the contest, Atlanta would net 3 goals in the first 6 minutes and 37 seconds. Mitch Walensky got the Glads rolling with his first goal this season. Then Michael Marchison would follow with his first of 2 on the night. And last but not least, Alex Whalen would power his way to the net and put a puck home for his team-leading 9th goal of the season. Here's Liam Gottlieb with the call of the action on the Gladiators Game Network.
Alex Whalen, a pass in front, they score! Mitch Walensky! Clogging up the neutral zone, and now they're on it 2-on-1. Here's Michael Marchison, he scores! 2 goals in 5 minutes for the Gladiators. Back to the line it goes to Evano. Slid across Fossier, tried to make the swift seam pass for Gasevich. It was detected by Bowdens and poked back out to neutral. But the Glads will walk in one more time. Here's Whalen in deep to the backhand. He scores!
Finally, we turn our attention westward. On Saturday night, the Idaho Steelheads capped off a 3-game sweep over the Rapid City Rush by a final score of 6-3 and enter this week on a 7-game winning streak. Captain A.J. White is off to one of his best starts in his 8th professional season with 9 goals, 11 assists, and 20 points through 16 games. On Saturday evening, he notched his 2nd hat trick of the year.
Behind the net, Becker, far side of the goal line, out in front for White, he scores! Becker sets up the captain, A.J. White, and it's 2-2. 13:39 to go in the second. A.J. White's got his 7th of the season.
And so we'll send it back here to the North Charleston Coliseum. Couldn't get through the whole plays of the week segment, but the Stingrays are back here. About minute 20 to go before we drop the puck in period number 2. Stingrays and Lions going at it here on this Teddy Bear Toss Sunday. For those of you who just joined us, it was Austin McGarrett who scored the Teddy Bear Toss goal to send the Bears flying to the ice. He cashed in on a rebound off a shot by Tyson Empey off the rush. And Magera giving the Rays the 1-0 lead that you see right now. So, shots on goal here, 10-6 in favor of Trois-Rivières. Gibson has been solid when he's needed to be. And looks like Magera will start the second period off with Wilkins, O'Neill, Moore, and Adams, as they've got 1:13 of that power play remaining. At the end of the first period, it was Bryson Martin going off for cross-checking Jack Adams. The Stingrays had a brief 5-on-3 advantage, and now they've had the whole intermission to discuss how they're going to approach this power play. And they're loading up with high-end centers. Magera and Wilkins both out there. Jack Adams also out there. You know where he's going to go, straight to the front of the net. And you heard it from our color analyst, Nick Harvey, who comes and joins us from time to time. He's compared Jack Adams to Justin Floric with the way that Adams will park himself in front of the net and create havoc, not just for opposing goaltenders, but defenders trying to move him out. Jack Adams can do it all. So Magera will take it against Ducharme, and Magera will win it back. We're underway here, period number 2 from the North Charleston Coliseum. Here's Wilkins, cross-ice feed for Kevin O'Neill. Goes back to Wilkins. Over the blue line, Magera looking to sauce it to Wilkins. Magera now on the left wall to Moore at the left point. And it gets sent all the way down the ice behind Gibson. He'll tap it for Connor Moore. Moore wraps around the net, stolen. Gibson makes a pad save off the wraparound attempt by Ducharme. Moore turned it over, and Gibson was ready to make that stop. Magera drops it for Wilkins, top of the left circle. He'll hold on the wing. Out for Connor Moore. He gets it low. O'Neill holds at the left circle. O'Neill back for Moore. He'll walk the line. O'Neill pass across. Magera scores! Tic-tac-toe, that was beautiful. Austin Magera, his second of the game, and it's 2-0 Stingrays. That was a thing of beauty. Connor Moore quarterbacking that power play, giving it to O'Neill, and O'Neill just bumps it across quickly. Magera, a one-timer. And the Stingrays make quick work on the man advantage. It's their 4th consecutive game with a power play goal. And it comes just 53 seconds into the second period. It's 2-0 South Carolina. And Patrick Harper will swing back and go up the left side. He'll send it behind. Now pass in front. Harper shoots and it goes wide. Cameron Kiley holding, and now Trois-Rivières getting it out to center, but now Evans bringing it right back in. Evans on the left side, sending it low. Pass in front. Harper jamming at it, and he's got it. And now John Parker Jones, or LaRiviere, will feed it out over the blue line. Lieberman going behind the net and sending it up the left side. Evans to Harper. He goes around the boards behind the net. Now the Lions will break it out. Pass out of reach of Novak, goes all the way down, and it's going to be an icing here against the Lions. So it's Magera's second of the game. How on fire is he right now? He's the key face-off guy on that power play, but he also sets up shop at the right circle, and then you get O'Neill at the left circle. And Moore's been quarterbacking that. That's a good unit they have there. Wilkins picks his spot at the bumper, and then you got Adams in front of the net. Hunt, turnaround shot. He's looking for his first goal. Hits the end boards and goes to Empey. He'll send it low. Liebold with a good physical hit on Voyer. Knocks him to the ice. Ryan Liebold has really stepped up his play these past couple of games. Mass up for Liebold. He'll swing back and loft it over the blue line. Pass ahead for Voyer. He goes to Novak, who gains the blue line and drops it off for Voyer. A shot. Gibson with a nice shoulder save. Novak in front. Voyer shoots it just wide. And Luan holds it in. He'll try to muscle it towards the net. Voyer now from behind. Pass in front. Picked off by Empey. He'll backhand it out to center. Hunt sends it around the boards. 2-0 Stingrays, courtesy of a pair of goals from Austin Magera. The second one here coming 53 seconds into the second period on the power play. John McDonald streaking up the left side, feeds it ahead. Here's Wilkins. Turnaround, he blew a tire. But he's back on his feet. Here's Kiley. Bumps it to Wilkins. He holds it behind the net, tries to nudge it to Kiley. Verbetic pounces on that one and freezes it with the glove. So a thing of beauty, Austin Magera putting them up 2-0. The Rays are all over the Lions here in the second period after arguably being outplayed for the majority of that first period. They've come with a renewed energy and intensity. And right now, Kevin O'Neill back out there with Kiley and Wilkins. Trois-Rivières wins the draw. They'll feed it to the right. It's brought ahead by Yorth. He goes up the right wing, being worked on by Wilkins. McDonald is able to get it up the left wing for Kiley. He'll go across for Connor Moore. Moore can't poke it out to center. Now Kiley fumbles it, and Soretsky chips it out into the Stingrays zone. Smolanek looking to get it in front. Puck gets found by Wilkins, who goes up the boards looking for Adams. Adams now, backhand sauce. Just evades Connor Moore. And Bricknell will settle it down for the Lions. 2-0 Stingrays here, 16 minutes to go in period number 2. Now Nicky Lieberman on the left wall. Looking to nudge it forward. Magera jabbing at it. And O'Neill sending it back. Connor Moore will go behind his net. He'll rim it around for Patrick Harper. Harper on the right wing boards, playing his off wing today. He and Kiley switch sides. And Kevin O'Neill streaking ahead. He gains the blue line. He gets tripped up. And no arms up on that one. I don't know if I agree with that. Kevin O'Neill got hauled down to the ice. The officials may have missed one there. Here's Harper in right wing corner. Tries to feed it out to the right point. Unsuccessful. Now here's Momani for Trois-Rivières. Shot and a pad save by Gibson. And Magera shoots it off the end boards. Adams trying to negate the icing, and he can't. As Adams wasn't there in time. Luan touching up for the Lions. It'll be an icing against the Stingrays here with 15-13 remaining in the second period. So the draw will come here to the left of Gibson. Magera will be out there with Harper and Adams. At second line for South Carolina, they've shown a lot of great chemistry. Both goals by Magera have come when he has been on the ice with different players, though, after a change for the first one and then a power play goal for his second tally. But this line's shown some great chemistry. Gets sent in behind the Stingrays net. Montgomery first to the puck, and he nudges it over to Magera. Magera trying to get it up the left wing. Voyer finds it, wraps it around for Luan. Backhands it behind the net. Goes away from Novak. Now they look to get it up to Harper. Here's Magera, turns it over. Brought in by Martin. Sends it low. Voyer across, looking for Novak, and it dodged his stick, goes all the way down. Verbetic settles it for Trois-Rivières. So the Stingrays will get a change up front. Johnny Evans will chase after the puck in the Trois-Rivières zone. And he'll block the pass briefly. Second effort. And they're able to get it ahead for La Rivière. He loses it. Now moving ahead is Liebold. Liebold up the right side. Peels back and cycles it looking for Empey. But Luan now has it, goes up the right wing. Benton Mass controls at his own blue line. Falls down but gets it over to Spencer Meyer. Almost a disastrous turnover there, but Mass covers his ground. Johnny Evans protecting along the left wing. Pass in front. It's taken here by Liebold. He'll peel to the top of the circle. Turnaround shot by Liebold. It's tipped just wide by Empey. Evans now behind the net. Out to the right point, Meyer. He'll walk the line. Shot deflects into the left wing corner. Liebold is right there behind the net. Empey in the right wing corner gets hauled to the ground. Clean play there. Evans now looking to dig it to the point. But the Lions come out with it. It's Lowan up the right side. Trois-Rivières gets it to the Stingrays blue line. Mass goes across for John McDonald. He'll fire it ahead. Empey taps it looking for O'Neill. And it gets sent behind Mitchell Gibson. Mass ices the puck. And it's going to get touched up by Torrini. 12:59 to go here, second period. As we get our first media timeout of the middle frame, you're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports and Mixler. And we'll send you into this commercial with a Freddie Mercury. And looks like we'll wait a little bit. It's after an icing here, so the timeout will come on the next whistle. Face-off coming to the left of Gibson as the fans get into the Freddie Mercury here. Sent all the way down. Martin grabs the puck for the Lions, goes up the left wing boards. Now O'Neill, top of the right circle, looking to send it low. Wilkins corrals it. Goes out to the point. Moore, a slap shot, and he broke his stick. Connor Moore gets a new twig. Props to Brady Wilston, the equipment manager, for having that one ready. O'Neill bumps it off the boards. Can't get it around Martin. Wilkins over the blue line. Slams on the brakes. Feeds it ahead for O'Neill. His backhand. Shoulder saved by Verbetic. O'Neill now out to the right point. Montgomery. They'll wrap it around the boards behind the net. Martin controlling and stretching it ahead for Trois-Rivières. Goes all the way down on Gibson. He bumps it to Montgomery. Up the left side, John McDonald. Streaks it ahead. Great feed to Adams. He'll find Patrick Harper. Harper swivels back. Sends it low. It's taken here, Adams. Pass across. McGarrett looking for the hat trick. And he just couldn't jam it home. Montgomery goes back behind his own blue line. Leaves it for Lieberman. He'll wrap it around the boards. Just out of reach of Momeni. And now Bjorth up the right side. Beauregard on the left wing. Brings it over the line. Sends it low for Momeni. Momeni wrapping around. Pass in front. McGarrett clears out the loose change. And Lieberman able to send it up the left side. Backhand pass to the high slot. Ortiz lets one go and it goes wide. Lowan keeping it in. Good stick by Patrick Harper. He finds Nicky Lieberman, who brings it over the blue line. Dishes for Harper. His shot blocked in front. Now Trois-Rivières has some numbers the other way, but they are going to whistle it dead. Looks like it's Harper down on the ice there in the right wing corner. It is indeed Patrick Harper. He's able to get up. Got up slowly. He's holding his shoulder. Was on the brunt of a big hit in the right wing corner. And Patrick Harper, who has really found his game the last couple of games, is a little slow to get to the bench. We'll keep an eye on his status. But right now we got a media timeout here. 10:59 to go, second period. Stingrays leading 2-0. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports and Mixler.
All the signs say it's time for a vacation. Spirit has destinations through the U.S., Caribbean, and Central and South America, with nonstop service from Charleston to Las Vegas. For the best value in the sky, download the app or visit spirit.com. Hey Stingray fans, it's your vehicle's time to shine. Time to Shine Car Wash now has 6 locations to serve you with the latest car wash technology to make your vehicle shine. Plus, each wash comes with towels, glass cleaner, and strong vacuums. Matt's disgusting? No problem. We have a mat cleaner machine. Stingray fans, try us for free. Just text Stingrays to 30400 to receive yours. It's time to shine. Lacey's Takeaway has 2 locations in Mount Pleasant and James Island and features healthy meals made fresh daily for busy families or individuals. You can order online at LaceyTakeaway.com or follow on Instagram at Lacey's Takeaway.
So they got the hometown heroes out there. Otis Ledford Jr., the hometown hero for tonight's game here at the Coliseum. And it's good to see Coolray out there as well, rocking the Stingrays Bears jersey collab here. Clean white jersey with gold numbers on the back and the shoulders. A Hershey Bears logo on the top of the shoulders. And so after that whistle, Anthony Beauregard going to the box for his second penalty of the game. The Stingrays will get another power play. Beauregard in the box for slashing. And so the Stingrays go to the man advantage. Here's Wilkins. Pass across. Magera scoops it out. He's looking for a hat trick here. Could get it on this power play. Sends it low. Wilkins along the right wall. Low for Magera. Pass in front. Out. Kevin O'Neill now has it on the left wing. O'Neill across. It gets bumped away. Out to center. Smolenic looking for a change, and he goes for Ducharme. But now Connor Moore. Miscommunication here as he tried to feed it to Wilkins. Voyer steals it. Voyer pass in front. Ducharme shot and a save by Gibson. Nice stop there, shorthanded. Wilkins. Sloppy efforts here by the Stingrays, breaking it out. We've got to settle it down again here. Gibson gets it back for Connor Moore, and the breakout will commence. Moore up to center ice. Wilkins now on the right side, holds it on his backhand. He'll get it around the boards for O'Neill. He's in his office there. Moore top of the umbrella to Wilkins. He goes across for O'Neill. Back at the left circle. O'Neill trying to pass it out front. It's held in by Magera. Wilkins sending it low into the left wing corner. And it gets sent all the way down the ice behind Gibson. Connor Moore will retrieve here. 9:36 to go in the second period. Stingrays up 2-0. Kiley to Empey on the left wing. He'll send it low for Harper. It's sent out, but Evans keeps it in. Goes to Lieberman, top of the right circle. Lieberman walks in. Right wing corner, he'll hold. Mickey Lieberman out to the point for Cameron Kiley. Now he'll move in. Here's Kiley, a shot and a goal! Cameron Kiley, his first as a Stingray. And how about that Selly, too? Cameron Kiley puts the Rays up 3-0. Cameron Kiley takes his pass from Lieberman and roofs it short side shelf. The Stingrays now with a 3-0 lead over the Trois-Rivières Lions. And Tyson Empey in front of the net with the screen. We'll see if he got a stick on it. He did not. And that was actually, it looked like it was far side rather than short. Doesn't matter. Kiley with a top shelf roof job to put the Stingrays up 3-0 here. Novak now behind the net, looking to get it in front. Meyer working against him. Novak goes behind. Parker Jones backhands it out to the point. Pass across, here's Ortiz. He'll send it on goal. Gibson didn't see that one, but luckily it went wide. Held in by Ortiz. Shoots it off the end boards. And now it gets wrapped around the boards and goes all the way down, where Ortiz will settle it down. Now it's out to the right side. Here's Trois-Rivières looking to feed the trailer. Nobody home. Tyson Empey will take it and go the other way. John McDonald over the blue line. McDonald a backhand in front, broken up and sent all the way down the ice by Trois-Rivières. So Connor Moore, surprised there wasn't an icing there. Will have to settle it down behind his own net. He'll feed it to Kiley on the left side, who sends it in deep. Now it's taken by Martin. He goes up the right wing. Pass broken up by Moore. And Moore with a nice shifty move. Feeds it over to Wilkins. And so now center ice here. They'll move the draw right after that offside. It'll be a neutral zone draw just outside the Trois-Rivières zone. Kiley taking the draw here. Gets one back by Soretsky. And Wilkins on the left wing. Fired around the boards behind Gibson. 3-0 Stingrays here, 7:24 remaining in the second period. Kevin O'Neill looking to jar it past the line. Foyer holds at the top of the circle. He'll send it low. And Trois-Rivières gets it there. Being worked on by McDonald. He looks to clear it out. Now it's corralled by O'Neill, who gets a stretch pass onto the stick of Kiley. Cameron Kiley, he's got a goal and he's got the puck now. Feeds it across. Lieberman finds it and backhands it low. Wilkins trying to get it to Adams. Novak up the right side, giving it to Smolanik. Smolanik now charging up the right wing. Shoots, blocked in front. And McGarrett now trying to go up the left wing. Gets elbowed high. Pass in front. McGarrett picks up the rebound and goes up the left wing. McGarrett trying to get around the defense. Lowan protecting the puck and able to steal it from McGarrett. Down to 6:14 to go here. Second period. Stingrays up 3-0 on the Trois-Rivières Lions. Lieberman right behind the red line. Gives it to McGarrett. He'll backhand it into the right wing corner. Adams is there. Lowan goes behind the net. A big collision there. And now here come the Lions. Smolanik turned it over. And Evans finds the puck. Goes up the left side. Sent down behind the Stingrays blue line. Benton Mass going up the left wing. Lowan controls for Trois-Rivières. Goes across for Tourney behind the Lions net. Tourney up the right side to Momini. He feeds it to Ducharme. He backhands it back. A shot on. Gibson makes the save on Momini there. Empey. Cross ice pass. Evans got knocked down, but now here's an opportunity. Liebold a shot, and it's patted away by Verbetic. Evans shooting it right back towards the net, and it whistles wide. Mass behind for Evans. He's in the trapezoid. Goes to the high slot. Nobody home. Momini picks it off and ladles it into the Stingrays zone. Trois-Rivières will get a full change. So this game unfolding very similarly so far to the last time these two teams met, where the Stingrays held a 5-0 lead after 2 periods. Evans over the Trois-Rivières blue line. Gets picked up by Wilkins now. He'll send it low. Empey into the left wing corner for Evans. Backhand in front. Wilkins gets it. Tries to backhand, and Verbetic got his glove on it. Freezes it here with 4:36 to go in the second. So now they'll scrape off the ice here. We'll get our final media timeout of the first period. The Stingrays leading 3-0 over the Trois-Rivières Lions. We'll be right back. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports and Mixlr.
There's only one place to experience history in action like you will at Patriots Point. Climb aboard the USS Yorktown, command the crew, and take the helm. Marvel at her magnificent warbirds. Experience the highly decorated USS Laffey World War II destroyer. Plus, there's the immersive Vietnam experience. Every ticket gives you access to experience all this and more. Ship out with your crew to Patriots Point Naval and Maritime Museum, where history comes alive and heroes' stories echo through time.
Do game day your way. When you sign up for 1 gig internet from Home Telecom for only $99.95 per month, you get ESPN Plus free for 6 months. Stream every big play from any Wi-Fi enabled device, so you'll have front row seats to the action no matter where you are. It's simple. Get 1 gig internet with My Wi-Fi Extreme for just $99.95 per month, and get ESPN Plus free for 6 months. Visit homesc.com to learn more. Live life ahead with Home Telecom. Some restrictions apply. See website for details.
Now we're getting ready to get back to action here. The faceoff will be to the left of Trois-Rivières goaltender Joe Verbetic, who has been a busy man here in this second period. The Stingrays right now have hemmed Trois-Rivières in their own zone. They've had a couple of man advantage opportunities. And they lead right now 3-0. Power play goals coming from Austin McGarrett and Cameron Kiley here in this second period. Now pass picked off by O'Neill. 2-on-1 with Kiley. O'Neill in front. and it bounces away. Verbetic must have got a stick on it. Oh, so close there, the Stingrays were. Gets sent behind Gibson. Moore. McDonald now finds it, goes to Kiley. He nudges it out to center ice. Pass over here to Camouls. He sends it behind the Stingrays' net. Wilkins. Going up the left wing. He'll chip it out to center. Ortiz feeds it past the red line, and McDonald sends it up the right. Here's Wilkins. They'll go behind the net. Verbetic settles it down, and they'll go to Ortiz. He controls right behind the net, gives it ahead for Trois-Rivières. For the Stingrays. And Austin McGarry, he's got 2 of the goals, and he gets tripped up there, and he draws a penalty. Austin McGarry, he's doing a little bit of everything. Streaking over the red line with plenty of speed. And that's a tripping penalty against Jakub Novak for the Lions. And so the Stingrays power play, which right now is 2 for 3. They'll get their 4th opportunity right here. So it's an amped electric power play here for the Stingrays. Coach Kotick, he's gotten power play goals from both units. They'll start out with the unit that got the last goal, Cameron Kiley, the goal scorer, taking the draw here. He's flanked by Evans and Empey. Lieberman on the blue line with Patrick Harper. Kiley working against Voyer here for the faceoff. It'll be to the left of Verbetic. Cameron Kiley, a point-per-game player here with the Stingrays. And off the draw, it gets sent to the boards. Lowan sending it all the way down the ice behind Gibson. And he'll tap it for Nicky Lieberman. Lieberman with a stretch pass, looking for Evans. Deflects away. This should be considered for an icing, but they wave it off. Lieberman will have to control it by his own blue line. He'll drop it back for Patrick Harper. Harper peels away from Ducharme. And now Lieberman with some speed over the red line. He'll backhand it to Empey. Empey slams on the break, sends it cross corner right to Evans, who holds on the right wall. Back for Kiley. Kiley darts in. Passes it to the bumper. Empey has 2 Lions on him. They swarmed him. Not a bad strategy, considering Empey has been a force to be reckoned with these past couple of games. Here's Lieberman over the blue line. Dishes for Evans. Evans had it behind him, but he finds it on the left wall. Drops it back now here. Lieberman for Harper on the left wall. Back for Lieberman. Left point. Across for Wilkins. Back for Lieberman. Wilkins at the right circle. Sends it low. Here's Evans. Out for Harper on the left wing. 37 seconds to go in the Stingrays power play. Empey at the bumper, a shot. Saved by Verbetic. Rebound. And it doesn't go. Sent out, but Lieberman holds left point. 27 seconds to go in the power play. Wilkins gets the pass on the right wing boards. Back for Nicky Lieberman. Now here's Wilkins walking to the high slot. Shot. Skies over the net, but Empey gets the rebound off the end boards. Empey behind the net. Looks to send it up the wing. Soretsky gets it, and they clear it. Momeni sends it the length of the rink. 5 seconds to go in the Stingrays' man advantage, and now it's all over. So Trois-Rivières gets the kill. The Stingrays now 2 for 4 on the power play. Still not bad numbers. But now we're down to 1:03 to go here in the second period. Pass out to the left point, Ortiz. Shoots, it's blocked. Ortiz, top of the circle, a shot blocked in front by Mass. Magera backhanding it up the right wing. Now it goes out to center ice. And Camouls swinging back behind the Trois-Rivières net. Camouls up the left wing, Summer Melanik. Gives it over to Novak. He'll feed it to Beauregard. He shoots, and it goes over the net. Good chance by Trois-Rivières off the rush. We're down to 27 seconds to go in the second. Now a hit by Magera. He chips it up to center ice. Adams will chase. Novak retrieves for Trois-Rivières. Time for one more rush. Here's Hunt. A shot and a pad save by Verbetic. Hunt with a tip on goal, and Verbetic made another save, but Garrett Hunt, his first shift in quite some time, with a couple of plays where he got the puck to the net, keeping the Lions on their toes here. Garrett Hunt slotting in on a line with Liebold and Empey, but Coach Kotick has elected to give Evans a few more shifts here in the second period. Evans, 10 years younger than Garrett Hunt, can give you a little bit more speed. Now Liebold taking the draw here. 6 seconds to go. You got to get a quick win and a shot on goal right away. Liebold ties up on the draw. Here Hunt jamming at it now. Ducharme pokes it to the boards. 2 seconds and 1, and that is going to do it for period number 2. No extracurriculars after the middle period. The teams will skate to their benches here, and Mitchell Gibson has stopped all 19 shots he's faced from Trois-Rivières, and the Stingrays lead 3-0 after 2 periods. So we'll step aside here for these messages. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports Mixler and also Caps Radio 24/7. Thanks to them for airing us today. But a great Teddy Bear Toss game here at the Coliseum. A lot for the fans to be happy about as they head for the concessions here for the intermission, and also some holiday market out in the concourse right now. And the fans are certainly taking some time to enjoy that. So right now the Stingrays with a 3-0 lead over the Lions. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports, Mixler, and Caps Radio. We'll be back.
Chipper Dog barbecue sauce is doggone good, and it's a premium small batch barbecue sauce for humans. Made and bottled right here in Charleston, South Carolina, Chipper Dog Barbecue prides itself on using all natural ingredients, and it's gluten-free. It's perfect for pulled pork, ribs, chicken, beef, or seafood. Next time your pack gets together, bring Chipper Dog Barbecue sauce to the party. Check out chipperdogbbq.com for great recipe ideas. Available in all area grocery stores on the local shelves. All the signs say it's time for a vacation. Spirit has destinations through the U.S., Caribbean, and Central and South America, with nonstop service from Charleston to Las Vegas. For the best value in the sky, download the app or visit spirit.com. In a world where the only constant is change, it is our people who will ensure our future. Resonac Graphite America in Ridgeville, South Carolina has been the world's largest graphite electrode manufacturer since 1988, and we are committed to creating a workplace and community where our employees and their loved ones choose to be a part of our family. We are Graphite. We are Low Country. We are Resonac. Go Stingrays! Attention parents. Looking for a place where your kids can run, play, and explore in a safe environment? Visit Outslide Inn, the best indoor playground. Parents, Outslide Inn is open 7 days a week, and we've got you covered with our cafe. Enjoy a cup of coffee, snacks, or even a glass of beer or wine. Outside Inn offers party rooms, perfect for birthdays and special occasions. It's the ideal spot for creating lasting memories. Grab your kids, bring your socks, and join us at Outside Inn. Visit OutsideInn.com.
Hey Stingray fans, here at Serve Pro, we are happy to support the South Carolina Stingrays and their pursuit of another Kelly Cup. And you know when they have a disaster, they call the experts in fire, water, storm, and mold restoration and cleanup. Call Serve Pro of Greater Northern Charleston and Dorchester County. Always faster to any disaster like it never even happened. Go Rays!
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world these days, but one thing I know for sure. My buddy, Dr. Jason Hare, knows a thing or two about missing teeth. See, Jason's a longtime hockey player. He's a former South Carolina Stingray. If you have a missing tooth or missing teeth that are beyond repair, you see my friend Dr. Jason Hare, the highest-rated oral surgeon in the Low Country. Call him today, 767-3310. No referral is ever needed. At HareOralSurgery.com. That's H-E-H-R. oralsurgery.com.
Are you losing sleep worrying about market volatility affecting your hard-earned retirement savings? If you're like many investors, I'll bet the answer is yes. But now there are strategies that can help protect your principal when the market goes down while still providing growth when the market goes back up. To start the conversation, call Jason Noble, host of the Clear Picture Financial Hour on WSC at 800-948-1216. 800-948-1216. Advisory services offered through Prime Capital Investment Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor, Overland Park, Kansas.
Your friends at BES Cleaning are here to help you on your next big cleaning project. BES stands out from the crowd by providing exceptional customer service while being at the forefront of data-driven solutions. With customer service being their #1 priority, you will immediately feel a part of the BES family the minute you begin working with them. Learn more about how you can become a part of the BES family by visiting bescleaning.com. BES, the future of cleaning today.
Did you know that an annual furnace tune-up can help save you money and prevent costly breakdowns during the coldest months of the year? It's true. Call the professionals at ARS Rescue Rooter today for our $69 heating system tune-up special. The expert technicians at ARS will make sure your system is working properly and efficiently. But hurry, this $69 special is for a limited time only. Call now and visit ARS.com for details, terms, and conditions. License number M2842.
Call ARS and Rescue Rooter.
Canine Control Training, proud partner of the South Carolina Stingrays.
Canine Control Training trains dogs of all breeds and sizes. Canine Control offers programs for dogs in need of obedience as well as dogs that need rehab due to severe anxiety or aggression. Canine Control's philosophy is that you should only have to pay for dog training once. Visit caninecontroltraining.com to book a free consultation today.
Canine Control makes my best friend, Kobe, better.
At Carolina Limousine & Coach, our comprehensive fleet has numerous options to ensure groups of any size can be accommodated in absolute comfort. We've moved groups as large as several thousand and those as small as a solo rider heading to the airport. Your group will not only arrive safely, they'll experience the first-class journey we provide. Our expert staff of logistical specialists will work with you any time of day to perfect all your transportation needs for your special day. Visit carolinalimo.com.
Let's go Rays! You've got a friend in the car business.
Silverado, Traverse, Tahoe, Trax, Equinox, and more. Cruise has the new Chevy you've been looking for. Inventory online at cruisechevrolet.com and at Cruise Chevy on Rivers.
Want a career and not just a job in the electrical field? IBEW 776 pays good wages, health insurance, retirement, and a pension. No experience? Our apprentice programs will teach you, and you can earn while you learn. Join the Brotherhood for a career in the electrical field.
Do game day your way. When you sign up for 1 gig internet from Home Telecom for only $99.95 per month, you get ESPN Plus free for 6 months. Stream every big play from any Wi-Fi enabled device, so you'll have front row seats to the action no matter where you are. It's simple. Get 1 gig internet with My Wi-Fi Extreme for just $99.95 per month and get ESPN Plus free for 6 months. Visit homesc.com to learn more. Live life ahead with Home Telecom. Some restrictions apply. See website for details.
In today's world, researching your investments is a must. When it comes to office equipment, choose a name you can trust. Salisbury Business Machines. Serving the Low Country and surrounding areas for over 50 years, Salisbury Business Machines can accommodate your printing, scanning, copying, and document management needs. Call us today at 572-9111. That's Salisbury Business Machines. The U in our name makes you number one. Online at salisbury.com.
Shop local at your Charleston County parks. Whether you're shopping for beach bums, skaters, avid anglers, outdoorsmen, climbers, or history buffs, we've got you covered. And a Gold Pass is the gift everyone loves. Check out our holiday gift guide at charlestoncountyparks.com.
At Carolina Limousine & Coach, our comprehensive fleet has numerous options to ensure groups of any size can be accommodated in absolute comfort. We've moved groups as large as several thousand and those as small as a solo rider heading to the airport. Your group will not only arrive safely, they'll experience the first-class journey we provide. Our expert staff of logistical specialists will work with you any time of day to perfect all your transportation needs for your special day. Visit carolinalimo.com.
Discover Palmetto Pump House, Charleston's premier strength training gym located in Park Circle. Our spacious facility is designed for all training disciplines, open 24/7. Enjoy our saunas and cardio sanctuary. Your first workout is free. Come see the difference at Palmetto Pump House. Your pump awaits.
And welcome back here to the North Charleston Coliseum. Inside 10 minutes remaining in the second intermission. The Stingrays currently leading the Trois-Rivières Lions by a score of 3-0, thanks to 2 goals by Austin McGarrah and a third goal by Cameron Kiley, his first goal as a Stingray. Kiley now with 4 points in 4 games here with the Stingrays. And the goal was assisted by Nikki Lieberman, who also has 4 points in 4 games for South Carolina. All assists so far here for Lieberman. Johnny Evans back in the lineup after being scratched for Saturday's game, just due to a deep group on defense. Coach Kotick dressing 7 defensemen on Saturday, so Evans was out of the lineup. He comes back in. He has an assist on the power play. He had an assist on the power play on Friday as well, so 2 consecutive games with points for Johnny Evans. Connor Moore and Kevin O'Neill picking up the assists on McGarra's second goal. And the first goal assisted by O'Neill and Empey. Mitchell Gibson, he's been perfect. He stopped 18 of 18 shots here from the Trois-Rivières Lions after 2 periods of play. The attendance here tonight, 4,900 people in the house here at the North Charleston Coliseum. So far, it's the top Sunday game for the Stingrays this year. So for South Carolina, they'll have this home tilt here, which will be just their 8th home tilt of the season right now. They've had the most of their season on the road so far, so it'll be more cooking away from home for the Stingrays this coming week. They'll have a 3-game set against the Florida Everblades that'll start Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. at Hertz Arena in Estero, Florida. Stingrays will head down there on Wednesday, or on Monday rather, for the Wednesday game. And then they will take on the Everblades in a Friday-Saturday back-to-back before heading straight to Orlando after the game on Saturday. They'll be in Orlando for a couple of days. Tuesday night tilt against the Solar Bears. And they'll come back here for a Friday night golden ticket tilt against the Greenville Swamp Rabbits on December 15th. It'll be a golden ticket night and the second to last home game before Christmas, as the Rays will then hit the road the next day. They'll be in Jacksonville on December 16th for their 4th trip to VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, where they'll take on the Icemen again. They're 3-0 against the Icemen this year, and the Icemen currently a team that the Stingrays are chasing down in the South Division standings. Right now they are tied in points, but the Stingrays trailing the tiebreaker right now. So it's 3-0 Stingrays here at the end of 2 periods. We'll be back for the 3rd period in just a moment after these messages. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports and Mixlr.
When your community and nation need you, will you answer the call? It's the question that's been asked of South Carolinians for generations. When the worst flood in 1,000 years wreaked havoc on the lives and homes of our neighbors, we stood ready. When hurricanes battered our coastlines, we stood ready. Now, we're looking for the next generation. South Carolinians ready to step up and help our state and nation. Will you answer the call? Visit NationalGuard.com/SC.
Attention fashion enthusiasts and free spirits alike. Are you ready to embark on a journey of self-expression, positivity, and meaningful connections? Look no further than Soul Pilgrim, where happiness meets style. We believe in the power of living your own story, surrounded by positivity and genuine connection. Picture yourself in our uniquely designed apparel, each piece designed to make you smile and wonder. Our designs are not just fabric and thread, they're stories waiting to be told. Visit our website today at soulpilgrim.com.
Beat the buzzer with healthy smiles. Coastal Kids Dental and Braces is a proud sponsor of the South Carolina Stingrays, and we're here to help you stick with healthy smiles this hockey season and beyond. We have 10 convenient Charleston area locations to serve all our Stingray fans. Plus, we're open on Saturdays. Schedule an appointment with Coastal Kids today for your pediatric dental and orthodontic needs. Let's celebrate smiles and this season's Stingray wins together.
Canine Control Training, proud partner of the South Carolina Stingrays.
Canine Control Training trains dogs of all breeds and sizes. Canine Control offers programs for dogs in need of obedience as well as dogs that need rehab due to severe anxiety or aggression. Canine Control's philosophy is that you should only have to pay for dog training once. Visit caninecontroltraining.com to book a free consultation today.
Canine Control makes my best friend, Kobe, better.
Hey Stingray fans, here at Serve Pro, we are happy to support the South Carolina Stingrays and their pursuit of another Kelly Cup. And you know when they have a disaster, they call the experts in fire, water, storm, and mold restoration and cleanup. Call Serve Pro of Greater Northern Charleston and Dorchester County. Always faster to any disaster like it never even happened. Go Rays!
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world these days, but one thing I know for sure. My buddy, Dr. Jason Hare, knows a thing or two about missing teeth. See, Jason's a longtime hockey player. He's a former South Carolina Stingray. If you have a missing tooth or missing teeth that are beyond repair, you see my friend Dr. Jason Hare, the highest-rated oral surgeon in the Low Country. Call him today, 767-3310. No referral is ever needed at hareoralsurgery.com. That's H-E-H-R. oralsurgery.com.
Back in action here at the North Charleston Coliseum. We're just 3 minutes and 20 seconds away from the start of period number 3. As the Stingrays, Mitchell Gibson is a perfect 18 for 18. He's looking for a second shutout of the year. And the Stingrays are looking to shut the door on the Trois-Rivières Lions here this afternoon. And some upcoming promotional nights here. We mentioned Friday, December 15th. It's going to be Golden Ticket Night here at the North Charleston Coliseum. That'll be the next Stingrays home game. It'll be 12 days from now. And fans with sweet toots will enjoy the Golden Ticket Night. Golden tickets will be hidden all around the Coliseum, and fans who will find them will win prizes. So stay tuned for more details on that. That is on Friday, December 15th, Golden Ticket Night here at the Coliseum. And then December 23rd, the night before Christmas Eve, it'll be the holiday extravaganza night. Rivalry tilt for the Stingrays against Florida Everblades. It'll be their first home tilt against Florida, and it's the best time of year. What better way to celebrate than taking in a Stingrays game against their biggest rivals? Festive holiday outfits like ugly sweaters will be encouraged for that night, and be on the lookout for Santa. Saw Santa in the house at Sing for Santa night last Friday night. He was definitely getting the crowd going. The crowd did a great job singing those Christmas carols on the video board. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was a big one, but the crowd was really into it. Friday night was certainly a good attendance and good atmosphere at the game. And the Stingrays had that 8-5 W over Savannah. A lot to cheer about for the fans in that one. So then there will be the last home game of the 2023 calendar year. It'll be Women in Sports Night on December 30th. There will be a pregame panel for that one highlighting women's sports in the Low Country. And several colleges will have their hockey teams down in Charleston for the game. But back to the action on the ice here. Minute 22 before we start the third period off. And the Stingrays are looking to send the 4,900 fans here in attendance home happy. And right now, they've had pretty close to a flawless performance. I mean, Trois-Rivières had the edge in shots in the first period, out shooting the Stingrays 10-6. They were 9-9 in shots in the middle frame, although the zone time was heavily skewed towards South Carolina. And I said this last night, but rings true once again. The key in this third period for the Stingrays, if they are going to be successful, they need to stay out of the box. Just one power play in this game for Trois-Rivières. And last time these two teams met, Trois-Rivières had a power play opportunity right at the beginning of the third period. and they quickly cashed in. So obviously that's not happening here, but the Stingrays are going to have to keep up the discipline if they want to maintain the clean sheet they've got right now. And they're telling the fans to get loud here. 17 seconds before we drop the puck, period number 3. Cameron Kiley, Josh Wilkins, Kevin O'Neill, that top line out there for the Stingrays. McDonald and Moore, the defensemen. Martin on the back end with Tourigny for the Lions, and up front it'll be Ducharme, Beauregard, and Montmagny. And the Stingrays have done a good job getting Anthony Beauregard off his game. He's the Lions leader in points with 17, but the Stingrays have prompted him to take 2 penalties. And when Trois-Rivières, arguably their best player, is in the box, that takes away a lot of their offense. And Jakub Novak, the other player to look out for the Lions, he leads them in goals right now with 9. He's off the ice, but he should be out there this next shift. As Ducharme getting into it with Kiley. Ducharme tried to poke Kiley in the skate. So Wilkins will take the draw here against Beauregard. And he'll win it to the side. Connor Moore skating it over the red line and sending it behind. Now Ducharme on the right wing. Feeds it up for Beauregard. We're underway, period number 3. Connor Moore skates back and chips it off the boards to Wilkins. Wilkins fighting for it against Martin. The Lions get it free. It's Tourigny on the right side. Cross corner dump. Gibson there to meet the puck. He'll give it to McDonald. John McDonald, a pass right to Wilkins. Now here's Kevin O'Neill. Feeds a streaking Harper, and they're going to rule it off sides. Harper was off to the races there if they didn't blow that one dead. And Patrick Harper, just this last Wednesday, had a nasty goal. It was one of our 3 plays of the month, presented by Salisbury. Harper went in, beat the defender one-on-one, and then casually went bar down to put the Stingrays up 1-0. What would eventually be a 6-2 win over these Trois-Rivières Lions. Off the draw, Nicky Lieberman controlling. He'll go all the way down behind his net. Lieberman holds on to it and goes up the left wing for Patrick Harper. It bounces off his stick past center ice. And now Lieberman, top of the left circle, dishes for Adams. He'll swing back behind his own blue line, goes across for Montgomery. Behind the net now, Lieberman sidesteps the defender. Goes up the boards. Harper chips it out. And at center ice, Loan goes across for Ortiz. He'll go back to Loan. Pass ahead, deflected by Lieberman. Gibson will calmly glove it and hang on with 18:40. Let's go in the 3rd period. So fans, did you know that Spirit is the only nonstop service from Charleston to Las Vegas? Free Spirit, their great loyalty program, provides the best value in the sky. Download the Spirit app or go to spirit.com. Now face off here to the left of Gibson. Magera will take the D-zone draw against Soretsky. And Magera with a big face-off win over to Montgomery. Now it's sent up the left side by McDonald, who had 2 assists last night against the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Had a big assist on the 5th goal of the game by Tyson Empey to tie it up. It was a buzzer beater. 2nd consecutive night that Empey had a buzzer beater at the end of the 2nd period. Liebold taking a draw here to the left of Gibson against Soretsky. And Liebold able to nudge it to the side. Mass going around the boards. Thrower in front. Now a pass to Soretsky gets blocked. And Liebold finds it behind the Stingrays net. He'll go to Benton Mass. He lofts it all the way down the ice. It'll go the length of the rink for an icing here against the Stingrays. So South Carolina's got that line of Liebold, Hunt, and Empey together. The line that they put out in the Greenville game last night. They shuffled the lines midway through, and it yielded some positive results. So they'll throw it back together here tonight. It's an interesting line because you got Tyson Empey, a left shot forward, playing right wing. Now here's Benton Mass. He'll go to Empey on the right side, sends it around behind Verbetic. Garrett Hunt will chase the puck in the left wing corner, but Tourney gets there first. Liebold now with a big hit, and that's going to get called. Liebold with a hit from behind, and he's getting grabbed. Headlocked by Tourney. Liebold and Tourney getting into it. Liebold's bucket's off. The official quickly separating them, but Liebold, that's a hit where the ref had his arm up right away. Liebold saw the numbers on Nick Germain and hit him into the boards, and that's a hit from behind. That's rule number 1 in hockey. You can't do that. And he got grabbed right away. We'll see if this is a 2-minute minor for boarding. That's what it should be. So Liebold in the box here. They'll say it's a cross check. Does look like Nick Germain is okay, so that is good to see. But one of the keys was stay out of the box here. The Stingrays now are going to have to make a penalty kill just inside 2 minutes into the third period. And one of their best penalty killers is in the box right now. So McGarrett will have to take the D-zone draw. He'll take it against Beauregard. Beauregard winning it back. And now Tourney, right point, gets it low for Beauregard. Back to Tourney, right point, he goes across. Ducharme walks in, shoots, and it bounces around. Gibson makes a stop. Rebound sitting there in the goal mouth, but Gibson jumps on it, and he'll hang on. So the South Carolina penalty kill, 1 for 1 here tonight. They struggled last night against Greenville. Greenville got 3 power play goals in 5 tries. So the Stingrays looking to turn things around on the PK. Big opportunity here for them to do that. McGarrett taking the draw against Beauregard to the left of Gibson. It's a tie-up here, collected by Trois-Rivières. Momini sends it to Tourney at the point. Now Beauregard, right circle low for Momini. Pass in front, they score. Momini backhanded it in front. It might have hit Montgomery on the way in. But either way, the Lions, they get a goal here. They cut it to 3-1. And Cedric Momini, the captain of Trois-Rivières, puts it in front. And it squeaks through the wickets of Gibson. Momini from right by the goal line. Just a backhand in front. We'll see if it hit a skate. It did hit the right skate of Bryce Montgomery and then went through the 5-hole of Gibson. So an unfortunate bounce, but it's a power play goal for Trois-Rivières. And they cut the Stingrays' lead to 3-1. So there goes the shutout from Gibson. And now he sends it behind for Connor Moore. Moore lofting it out to center ice. Evans poking it ahead. Kiley sends it around the boards behind Verbetic. Foyer, pass across to Ortiz, bounces off his stick. Evans takes it on the right wing. Here's Evans from the corner, feeding it out to the slot, but it goes away from Kiley. Pass across to Foyer. Moore holds and stretches onto the stick of Wilkins. Now Tourney to the left side. It's backhanded in deep by Soretsky. 3-1 Stingrays here, 16:43 remaining in the third period. Meyer now loses it behind the net. The Lions tried the centering pass, didn't work out, goes all the way down into the Trois-Rivières zone. Martin settles it down and feeds a stretch pass ahead. It gets chipped into the zone by Smolanik. Meyer behind his net, sending it all the way down the ice. This is going to be an icing here against the Stingrays, and they wave it off. Nope. They put it back on. The official had his arm up and down, and then the second official came in and called it. So they'll send the face-off down into the Stingrays zone. Some tired Rays still stuck on the ice. Spencer Meyer has been out there for quite some time. Look for him to try to make his change pretty quickly. He's out there right now with, it looks like, well, we'll see. McGarrett on the draw. Gets it free for Meyer. He's out there with Lieberman. And Meyer will stay out. They'll go to the right side. They'll send it low behind the net. McGarrett trying to get the puck. Held by Lewan. He goes to Beauregard on the right wing. He goes across Ducharme. Ducharme moving in. Shoots and scores. Justin Ducharme cuts the deficit to 1 for Trois-Rivières. Streaks down Central, and all of a sudden we got a 1-goal game. Ducharme collecting the pass here. Skates over the blue line and beats Gibson high over the glove. That is goal number 8 of the season for Ducharme. And it's a 1-goal game. Coach Kotick's going to need to calm his squad down here. Not the start to the third period you're looking for. As we're 4:01 into the final frame, and it's a 1-goal game. Stingrays have a 3-2 lead over the Lions. And Ryan Liebold will chase the puck behind the net, makes the hit to get the puck free. He'll backhand it out to the point. Benton Mass holds, shoots, and it deflects wide. Novak trying to clear it past center. Garrett Hunt retrieves, goes across for Benton Mass. He'll feed a stretch pass. It goes away from Empey into the right wing corner. Now Novak on the left wing. Left side, Voyer drops it for Parker Jones. Parker Jones on the left side. Looking to get it to the point. Poke check by Moore. Garrett Hunt on the left wing. Cross ice pass to McDonald. He'll loft one into the right wing corner. Taken by Martin. Goes to Soretsky. He'll curl, give it back to Martin. Up the left side, Soretsky charging over the blue line. McDonald pokes it to Moore, and he'll loft it off the boards. And out to center. Here's Wilkins moving in on the backhand. Pass in front. And it gets saved by Verbetic. I don't know if Wilkins ended up shooting that. But here with 14:52 to go here in the third period. It's a 1-goal game. And the Stingrays looking for some insurance. Wilkins streaking there on a 2-on-1. Lofting one on goal. Verbetic corralling it and preventing any rebound from occurring. Kiley on the faceoff against Soretsky in the right wing corner. Soretsky wins it. Now Trois-Rivières off and running over the red line. Gets sent in deep by Bricknell. Winning the race to the puck is Germain. He lays a hit on Connor Moore. And now at the left point, unable to hold it in are the Lions. Here's O'Neill up the right side. O'Neill, right wing corner, will cycle it for Cameron Kiley. He'll swing it around the boards for John McDonald. Send it low for Wilkins. Wilkins at the left wall. Now moving in. Wilkins behind the net. Right wing corner now. Bumps it out to O'Neill. He shoots through traffic. It's blocked in front. And it's touched up here by Camoules. Wilkins. Now O'Neill was trying to bring it over the line. It's taken by Ducharme. He streaks over the Stingrays' blue line. Ducharme tries a toe drag. And he fumbles the puck. Kiley swoops in to take it away. And he'll loft it out into the Trois-Rivières zone. 13:52 to go here. Third period. Stingrays with a 3-2 lead. Gets sent down into the Stingrays zone. Thrower. Can't get it past the red line. Momeni backhands it in deep. Stingrays need some juice here. The Lions have taken some of the wind out of their sails. Here's a shot. It hits the end boards. And Magera swoops in and goes up to Adams. He'll dump it in the left wing corner. Adams chasing hard after it. Takes the body behind the net. And Ortiz able to send it out just past the Stingrays' blue line. Connor Moore now controlling. They'll stretch it for Adams. Cross corner dump. Magera chasing after it. Loan drops it off. Here's Ortiz. Christopher Ortiz giving it to Yote. Sends it behind the net. And now McDonald going to Connor Moore. They'll send it out behind the Trois-Rivières blue line. We're down to 12:41 to go. Third period. Rays need some life here. Here's La Riviera, backhand on goal. Gibson tips it away. Now it's out to the point. Tourney goes across. Tourney back at the top of the umbrella. He'll walk the line. Tourney, top of the circle, shot, just missed the net. And it goes out where it's taken by Martin. Trois-Rivières dominating the puck possession battle right now. They send this one all the way down, and it's going to be an icing. So much needed icing call here in favor of the Stingrays. They'll get an O-zone face-off, and they'll send out one of their bottom 6 lines. Try to get an energy boost here. Liebold, Evans, and Empey. They're listed as the 3rd line here tonight. And Liebold will take the draw. It'll be to the right of Verbetic. Liebold wins it back. Empey now curling and shooting. It's blocked in front. Empey picking it up behind the net. Now trying to drop it for Liebold. Liebold and Empey right behind the net, trying to jar it free. Here's Liebold. Poked into the boards, but he gets it around for Montgomery. Right point, he'll go across for Lieberman. Low for Evans, he shoots, and it's calmly gloved by Verbetic, who will hang on here. 11:49 to go, 3rd period, and that'll be our first media timeout of the final frame. You're listening to Stingrays Hockey on Flow Sports, Mixler, and Caps Radio. We'll be back after these messages.
Today's world, researching your investments is a must. When it comes to office equipment, choose a name you can trust. Salisbury Business Machines. Serving the Low Country and surrounding areas for over 50 years, Salisbury Business Machines can accommodate your printing, scanning, copying, and document management needs. Call us today at 572-9111. That's Salisbury Business Machines. The U in our name makes you number 1. Online at salisbury.com.
Kickin' Chicken is a proud partner of the South Carolina Stingrays. The Kickin' Chicken is your home for chicken, sports, and craft beer since 1997. Visit us at any of our 5 Charleston area locations, or for more information, go to kickinchicken.com.
So sometimes like to just let that play. The Freddie Mercury chant, always a favorite here at the North Charleston Coliseum. And hopefully it'll rev up the crowd. The Stingrays, they've given up 2 unanswered. They're looking to claw their way back ahead. And here's a shot by Empey and a glove save by Verbetic. But a good look there to Empey at the bumper. Quick release shot. Tyson Empey, that's where he's most dangerous, right in the middle of the ice. As good as anybody on the Stingrays at getting inside. Liebold on the draw here to the right of Verbetic. He'll take it against Beauregard. Evans and Empey, the other forwards. Lieberman and Montgomery, the defensemen. And Evans takes it off the draw. A shot and a save by Verbetic. But here come the shots. Shot volume, another key here for the Stingrays. Got to test Verbetic. He hasn't been busy to start this 3rd period. That was just the 3rd shot on goal this period, coming from Johnny Evans there. Liebold now on the draw again. Empey and Evans with him. Crowd looking for something to get hyped about here. The Stingrays hanging on to that 1-goal lead. Martin collects a face-off win for Trois-Rivières. The Lions will go ahead. Here's Voyer. Wraps it around the boards. Novak there first for Trois-Rivières in the Stingrays left wing corner. They'll try to get it out to the slot for Voyer. It goes out to Martin at the point. Martin sends it to the circle. A shot by Voyer, saved by Gibson. Lieberman gets the rebound. It dishes for Empey. Empey fumbles the puck, and it's taken back by Novak. Here's Novak over the blue line. Dishes for John Parker Jones. He moves in. Good back check by Evans. Gibson makes a save, and a whistle that was a little early leads some extracurriculars. Somebody getting thrown down to the ground. That all happened fast. Montgomery in the middle of it, by the looks of it. He absolutely dropped somebody to the ground. And it was Parker Jones getting tossed down. Parker Jones, no small guy, 6'7", 229, and he just got tossed to the ground by Montgomery. And they're not going to call anything, as it was just a skirmish in front of the net. Although he may await something. Yep, nope, no calls here. It's going to be 5 aside here. Face off to the left of Gibson. The official right by the Stingrays penalty box was prepared to have a Stingrays penalty. But it'll be 5-on-5 here. Right off the draw, gets one back, and Lowen controlling back in the Trois-Rivières zone. We'll try to backhand it ahead. Here's Wilkins on the left wing, sending it low. Kylie battling for it there. John McDonald on the left wing boards. Now it gets sent behind for Ortiz. He tries a stretch pass, goes cross corner. Gibson coming out to poke it away from a streaking Beauregard, but Beauregard has it now from the high slot. Shot tipped, and Gibson freezes it with his glove. So 10:34 to go in the third period. Trois-Rivières, they're really pressuring these past couple of shifts. 8 shots from the Lions here, less than halfway through the third period. And the draw will be to the left of Gibson. McGarrah, who has taken a lot of D-zone draws tonight, will take this one here for the Stingrays. And he'll take it against Soretsky. Soretsky tying up and getting hit in the face there. It looked like was Bricknell. Gets sent out to the opposing blue line. Trois-Rivières trying to send it right back in. Bricknell on his own right wing loses it. Adams whacks it into the Lions zone behind goaltender Verbetic. Verbetic has stopped 15 of 18 tonight for Trois-Rivières. Gibson on the other end has stopped 26 of 28. Battle in the right wing corner. Stingrays trying to jar it loose and clear the zone. Novak takes it, pass to the middle. Nobody home. It bounces right wing corner. Trois-Rivières feeding it out to the point, but it deflects into the bench. So they'll move this face-off outside of the Stingrays zone. Second look, it looks like they may move this back in to the left. Nope, they are going to keep it outside the zone. That's what I figured. So face-off will be left side, just outside the Rays zone. Liebold will take the draw. He's with Hunt and Evans. Montgomery and Moore, the defensemen. And a face-off win here. The Lions control it. It's sent around the boards by Camouls. Shot gets skied over the net by Yorth. And that is certainly a flying puck presented by Shane Griffin Entertainment. Shane Griffin, the public address announcer for the Stingrays here. You just heard him announce that flying puck. So the draw here to the left of Gibson. Shots right now, the leaderboard presented by Charleston Southern. 28 to 18 shots in favor of Trois-Rivières, but where it counts, it's 3-2 Stingrays. D-zone draw coming up here. It'll be Liebold in the circle against Voyer. Liebold almost getting thrown out of the circle, but he'll stay in. And Voyer winning it back. Yorth quickly goes across. A shot blocked. And now Voyer from the top of the right circle. Shot, a good kick save by Gibson. Good reaction there from Mitchell Gibson, but it's not out of the woods yet. Another shot, and it's gloved by Gibson. He's been busy here in this third period. As Trois-Rivières up to over 30 shots now here. Gibson keeping the Lions off the score sheet. Kylie will take the draw here on the right side. O'Neill will go to his right, thrower and mask the defenders. And Cameron Kylie, he's good on those D-zone draws. Wins that one, but Gibson's right post goes off its moorings. And so they'll do it all again. Inside 10 minutes to go here, third period. Stingrays have been on their heels a little bit. They were also on their heels at the beginning of the first period, but that quickly changed following the goal by McGarrah to put them up 1-0. They've had a good end of the first period and middle period, and now here in the third, not so strong, but still time to rally. They're up 3-2. Off the draw, it's bounces around at center ice. It's sent into the Trois-Rivières zone. Ortiz controlling for the Lions. They'll go up for Soretsky. Now it's taken on the right side by Lowen. He feeds it out to center. And moving in for the Lions is Germain. He's over the blue line. Germain getting watched by Wilkins, but he's able to whack it right wing corner. And the puck then deflects into the bench. So we'll see. It looks like they are going to have this draw inside the Stingray zone as the Stingray hit it last. So they're playing some Narco here on the Coliseum in-arena speakers. Some of the fans from New York might know that as a walk-up song for the New York Mets. Turned into a popular hockey pregame song. And it's an attempt to try to rally the Stingrays fans here. T-zone draw here, one back by Magera. Lieberman on the left side, getting it for Harper. He'll loft it out to the Trois-Rivières blue line. Martin across for Tourigny. He fans on the initial pass, has it, and gains the red line, backhands in and deep. Lieberman behind the Stingrays net, goes around for Magera. He'll loft a backhand, not all the way out. Goes back into the zone. Lieberman pokes it to the side. Spencer Meyer up the left wing. 8:11 to go here, third period. Stingrays leading 3-2. Meyer, backhand up the left wing. Harper lofts it, but not all the way out. Tourigny fires it off the inboards and wide. LaRiviere behind the Stingrays net, wraps it around for Voyer. Voyer trying to cycle it low for LaRiviere. And now it's whacked out behind the Trois-Rivières blue line. Tourigny backhanding it right back in. LaRiviere sending it low behind the goal line. McDonald, good gaps, gets it ahead quickly for Liebold. Now to Hunt. Hunt trying to give it back to Liebold. It ends up going down into the Trois-Rivières zone. They'll send it out. Moore holds it in right point, but it bounces over his stick, and he goes across to McDonald. McDonald on the left side. Tries to stretch pass. Goes down into the left wing corner. MP chasing after it. Here's Yorth. Sending it up the left wing. Now McDonald controlling at the Stingrays blue line. He'll swing back and give it to Connor Moore. Back to McDonald here. McDonald moving over the red line, over the blue line. From the right wing, wraps it around the boards. Garrett Hunt there to meet the puck. Hunt had no points since the October 29th matchup in Newfoundland, but he picked up an assist last night against Greenville to snap that drought. Josh Wilkins up the right side, sending it behind the Lions net. 6:32 to go here, third period. Bricknell up the right side for Trois-Rivières, sends it behind Gibson. Gibson paddles it free and gives it to Kevin O'Neill. O'Neill has some speed in the neutral zone. He tries to chip it forward. That gets picked off. Montgomery finding it. He'll swing back and give it to his D partner right now, Benton Mass. Mass and Montgomery, the defenseman out there for the Stingrays. Montgomery up the left side, sending it to Wilkins, who chips it into the stands. And we'll see some fan might have had to make a big catch there. That one went into the stands pretty quickly, row 6 or 7 in the lower bowl. So some lucky fan is going home with a Shane Griffin Entertainment puck out of play. Good souvenir here. Magera out there with Harper and Adams. That line is back and looking to make something else happen. Magera right now the top performer in the game for the Stingrays. He's got 2 goals. And the Stingrays lead 3-2. They send it all the way down the ice. Boyer tries to loft it out. Adams holds it in, sends it behind the Lions net. Loan up the right wing, looking to get it to Parker Jones, and he does. Parker Jones across. Here's Boyer. Boyer over the line, a hit by Thrower to break that up. Now here's Magera up the right wing. Magera protecting the puck. Gets pushed to the wall, and his pass in front getting picked off by Germain. Pass ahead. Here is Ortiz. He can't get it through. And now it's poked into the zone by Liebold. Liebold will chase after it right wing corner. He goes against Tourigny. Now up the left side for Trois-Rivières is Ducharme. He's got a goal. He gives it to Momeni, who has the other goal, but the Stingrays send it right back into the Lions zone. Martin behind the Lions net. Leaves it for Ducharme. Now Harper stealing it. No call there. He got tied up in the left wing corner. Martin in his own right wing corner feeds a curling Beauregard who has some speed over the Stingrays blue line. He'll leave it for Momini. Momini cycling it low. It's taken by LaRiviere. He protects against Garrett Hunt. LaRiviere behind the Stingrays net. Fires it off the boards for Beauregard. He goes out to the point. Ortiz over to Lewan. Lewan back to Ortiz. Top of the umbrella. He gives to Beauregard a one-timer. It's blocked in front. And Ortiz can't hold it in. Down to 4:13 to go here in the third period. Trois-Rivières trying to throw everything they can at the Stingrays. Now here's a pass up the left wing. A shot. Gibson makes a pad save, and it's cleared all the way down the ice. We're inside 4 minutes here. The fans making some noise, trying to will the Stingrays to victory here. Kevin O'Neill along the right wing boards. It's taken here by Voyer. Looks to go across, and it's sent out of the zone by Nicky Lieberman. He'll clear it down. No icing as the Lions retrieve. It's Voyer over the center ice red line. McGarrah pokes it away. Now here's Harper. Harper over the blue line. Holding. Looking at center. Gets broken up in front. Here's Lewan the other way. Over to LaRiviere. He got into a big collision, and he got the puck in deep. Lieberman was on the other end of that collision. McGarrah now. Lofts a saucer pass up the left wing. Harper meets the puck there, and he's in a battle with Torrini. Getting some help from McGarrah. Soretsky finds it. McGarrah steals it back. McGarrah on the left wall. Holding. McGarrah circling the cage. Gets it out to the point. Montgomery slaps it in behind the Lions net. We're down to 2:58 to go in the third. Got to keep an eye on Verbetic as the Lions are looking for the equalizer. Adams swinging it behind for Harper. Harper trying to get it to Liebold. It bounces away from Liebold, and Soretsky lofts it into the Stingrays zone. McDonald will retrieve. He'll go behind Gibson. Down to 2:30 to go in the third. Stingrays leading 3-2 over the Lions here on this Teddy Bear Toss Sunday. Liebold charging up the left wing. Holds and a shot saved by Verbetic. Rebound scooped up by Beauregard. He'll get it to center. Lieberman at the red line fires it in deep. The Stingrays doing a good job getting pucks in deep here, playing simple hockey as they've got 2:10 to kill in this game. Pass up the left side all the way down behind Gibson. No icing. And it's retrieving is Wilkins on the left side. He'll go cross ice for Garrett Hunt. Hunt on the right wing makes a simple play and dumps it in deep. He'll go for a change too. Wilkins behind the net. Killing some more time. Now the Lions are finally going to be able to bring it out. Here's Ortiz. Ortiz over the red line, over the blue line. Verbetic was wandering towards the hash marks, but he can't go as Ortiz swings back. Now Ortiz dumps it in. Verbetic is keeping an eye on the bench. Minute 32 to go here, third period. And O'Neill gets it out to center. It's backhanded in deep by Cameron Kiley behind Verbetic. He's still stuck in his crease with a minute 20 to go in the third. Now it's fed across by the Lions. They'll look to get it ahead for LaRiviere. It's broken up. McGarrah takes it in over the blue line. McGarrah moving in, pass across O'Neill. High slot, he shoots, and it goes wide. McGarrah, left wing corner, makes a simple play to cycle it low. Martin will control behind the Trois-Rivières net. Inside 1 minute remaining in the third period. The fans are on their feet trying to will the Stingrays to victory. Verbetic is to the bench for Trois-Rivières. McDonald controlling behind the Stingrays net. They are going to blow a whistle here. After it got dumped in, I think they're going to say offside. We'll see if it ends up going all the way down. It might have been an intentional. But it does look like the face-off is going to come just outside the Stingrays zone due to an offside. So you got the guys you want out there if you're South Carolina. Mass and McDonald, the defensemen. Both are shot-blocking machines, especially John McDonald. McDonald, in his college hockey career, he played 5 years at UMass Lowell. The last 4 years he was there, he got voted by his teammates the Defensive Player of the Year. And certainly that is his reputation, a stay-at-home defenseman. He's contributing more offensively, had the 2 assists last night. But blocks shots, is good on the penalty kill. Wouldn't be surprised to see him get in front of some shots in these final 48 seconds as the Stingrays try to eke out a victory. They're up 3-2 over the Lions. And Benton Mass, another guy who's strong defensively, wins his 50-50 battles. And he'll be out there with McDonald. They'll go with Empey, Hunt, and Liebold. All gritty guys that are known for their defensive play. Empey has been doing a little bit of everything this game. So the face-off just outside the Stingrays zone. It'll be on the right side. And it's one back by Liebold. Moore sending it all the way down. He hit the pipe. Connor Moore, oh so close to getting his second empty netter in 3 games. Now Yakov Novak up the right side, chipping it in deep. Ducharme will grab it in the right wing corner. Moore up the right wing, all the way down. No icing here. It'll bleed the clock down to 23 seconds. It's taken here by Tourigny. Goes up the right side. Tourigny charging in. Stingray zone. He passes it across, and it goes wide off the end boards. Here's a shot. Deflects to Tourigny. He's got it right circle. Tourigny shoots through traffic. Gibson the save. Rebound sitting there, and Gibson jumps on it, and they finally blow the whistle. Mitchell Gibson standing tall here. The Lions are throwing everything at him here in this third period. And the biggest reason the Stingrays are holding on to their lead is because of their netminder. That was the 13th shot of the final frame for Trois-Rivières. And now a massive face-off here with 7 seconds to go in the third period. And Ryan Liebold, this has been his bread and butter, D-zone face-offs. He'll take it against the leading scorer for the Lions, Anthony Beauregard. The fans are on their feet here. 7 seconds separating the Stingrays from victory. Liebold wins it back. He ties up to the middle. Bounces, high slide. Here's a slap shot blocked in front. 1 second, and that's it. The Stingrays are going to win this one by a 3-2 score. They take the teddy bear toss game over the Lions. A big block at the end of the game on that shot from the high slot. And the Stingrays, they got outscored 2-0 in period number 3 by Trois-Rivières, but they come out with a victory. That is win number 10 of the year for the Stingrays, and they have extended their win streak to 4. So the Stingrays will improve to 10-6-2 on the season. They get massive contributions up front by Austin McGarrett. He got the first 2 goals of the game for the Stingrays. And then it was Cameron Kiley, his first goal as a Stingray, his 4th point in as many games. He gets the 3rd goal on the power play. The power play was the difference in this one for the Stingrays. It went 2 for 4. Trois-Rivières going 1 for 2 with the man advantage. So the Stingrays did a nice job staying out of the box, not taking too many penalties in this game. We mentioned that as a key, and it proved to be so. So the Stingrays, they will be off on Monday. They'll be traveling down to Estero, Florida to take on the Everblades on Wednesday. So they'll have a travel day on Monday. They'll practice on Tuesday. They'll take on the Everblades Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Then they'll head to Orlando to take on the Solar Bears the following Tuesday, December 12th. And they'll be back here at the North Charleston Coliseum next on Friday, December 15th. They'll take on the Greenville Swamp Rabbits in Golden Ticket Night, and you know that'll be a good one, considering the rivalry that's developed between those two teams. Even just in this season, the Stingrays and Swamp Rabbits have split their first 2 matchups this season. But the Stingrays, they take this one 3-2 over the Trois-Rivières Lions, and they will improve to 10-6-2 on the year. For everyone here with the North Charleston Coliseum and the South Carolina Stingrays, this is Owen Gund sending you off here on this Sunday afternoon. The final score for the final time, the Stingrays winning this one by a score of 3-2. And the 3 stars of the game, will run through this really quickly. The number 3 star of the game, Mitchell Gibson, finishing the game with 32 stops on 34 shots. He's your number 3 star. The number 2 star here, he had a goal, his first as a Stingray, and his 4th point in 4 games. Cameron Kiley is your number 2 star. And we'll go through it here. Austin McGarrett, he's going to be the number 1 star with his 2 goals on the evening, including his power play marker in the 2nd period. And he also sent the Bears flying with the game's opening tally. So Stingrays, final score for the final time. They take this one 3-2 over Trois-Rivières. And we'll see you back here on the call here on Flow Sports and Mixler on Wednesday night when the Stingrays take on the rival Everblades. Final score for the final time, 3-2 Stingrays over the Lions. We'll see you next time.
Fans, we thank you so much for coming out and supporting Stingrays hockey. Again, the final, Stingrays winner by the count of 3-2. The Rays are back here at the rink a week from Friday. Not this Friday, but the next one, December the 15th. 7:05 start time against Greenville. Doors open at 6. In the victory, the Rays are now 10-6-2-0 with 22 points on the year and improved to 4-2 here on home ice. Please drive home safely. Have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you back here on Friday, December the 15th.